Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me. In this tutorial we're going to be learning how to add an overlay to your image. They're pretty basic. It requires pretty basic knowledge of layers in Photoshop. So if you don't already know how to use the basic layers and the blend modes and opacity, you should I think I'm going to start making tutorials for beginners, but as of right now, I don't have them. So you are going to kind of just have to follow along the best that you can, or maybe watch another video or take a class on basic Photoshop. But for this, we are going to take our image right here. I think I'm going to scale it because my camera inputs some pretty large images. So I'm going to go to image size. Yeah, it's 7,000 pixels, or almost 8,000 pixels. And I'm going to lower it to about 3,000. And you don't have to change it if you want to keep your image large. That's fine too. You might just have to play around with the overlays a little bit. Okay, so here is our image, and here's our snow. So I'm just going to click the move tool, and yes, I want to convert it to a normal layer. I'm going to drag it up and drop it right there. Okay, then I'm going to make sure that my snow layer is selected, and go to Edit, Transform, and Scale. And I want to make this smaller. See, so you can leave your image larger and it shouldn't affect the size of the snow. I just personally, for this, I just wanted it to be a little bit smaller. Okay, and click the check. And come over here to my blend mode. It says normal, and I want it to say screen. And there's your snow. There's your before and after. And there was already snow in this image. This just added some bigger flakes. And if you want to brush it off, and you can always change your opacity to whatever you want it to be. I'm going to leave mine at 100% because it's bright and it's barely noticeable anyways. And if there's any snow on your subject's face or any place you don't want it, you just come down here to your layers, and I added a layer. So since this layer is white, it indicates that our changes or our overlay is visible on our picture. And now all we have to do is brush it off. So we come over here with the soft round brush, opacity set to 100, or whatever you want to send it to, and it needs to be black. And that will allow us to paint it off of our subject. Okay. Now, if you only needed snow on a little place, like a little teeny area of a photo, you would take your layer and you would invert that to black, which means that your adjustment or your overlay is not visible. So then you'd come over here with a soft round brush and you'd select white, and you would only paint it on where you want it. So you see it's painting the snow on the trees, and it's painting it back on her, and then eventually I've just painted it back on the whole image. So that's just for show anyways. I personally like the snow all over. As long as it's not on the eyes or anywhere too distracting, I think the snow is perfect because it looks realistic. Typically if it's snowing, it's not gonna just snow around a person. So leaving it on the subject helps a little. Okay, so I'm gonna flatten that, and then I just save it the way that I would normally save it, and you're done. Thank you for watching this tutorial and purchasing my overlays. If you have any more questions, please do not hesitate to email me, and I would love to help you out with that. So thank you and have a good day.